Hi there, Henry Smith here from IamWealthyandRich.com, where we talk about how to understand the game of money and play it well. My name is Henry Smith, and we're looking at the markets today, the cryptocurrency market, for an update. So welcome to this video. Before I continue, it's all important for me to say it's not a financial advice video, so nothing I say here is financial advice. And do your own due diligence, your own research, and also understand that all investing can be risky, so don't invest more money than you can afford to lose. With that said, make sure you like, share, and subscribe if you like the content. And what I'm going to do is share my screen now so we can take a look at the market. So what we've got here is the top 10. We can see Bitcoin is 20,735. Ethereum is just over 1,085. So there seems to be important levels that they've found. We'll talk more a little bit about the Bitcoin level in a minute. Market cap is around the 910 billion rather. And Bitcoin dominance is, what's the dominance? Is it not here? Bitcoin dominance is 43% at the moment. So other altcoins are holding strong despite the market. There's still a lot of fear in the market, and this is a wonderful time to buy, in my opinion. Now, the fear market, interesting that the fear and greed index, fear actually went down to a low of 7. Now, it's very rare that the fear index goes into the single digits. Usually it doesn't go below 10. 12 is typically, extreme fear, but when you get into 10 and 9, 8, 7, that's extreme fear. So the market is still in a state of extreme fear at the moment. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. When the market's in extreme fear, this is what the majority of people, the sentiment of the majority of people. And basically, when others are fearful, this is time for savvy investors to actually invest in the market. And when we're on the other end of greed, this is when time for savvy investors to get out of the market. So these are just indicators to tell you the sentiment. And you don't do, to become successful, what wealthy people do is they don't do what the majority of people do. Wealthy people are not fearful at the moment. They're cautious, but they're not fearful. And they take calculated risks. Whereas those who are fearful are just fearful, and they've just run out of the market. But this, the liquidity will come back into the market in time. What I've been talking about, it's time to invest is now, in my opinion, because the market, will make a tremendous profit over the next few years if you invest in times like this. Taking a closer look at the charts, we have, looking at this one, for example. Obviously, Bitcoin's come down to its 20,000 level, 20,000 something level, and it's been holding very, very strong support here. And so the activity that happened in December 2020, and the activity that happened in December 2017, where this was the last bull run before the last peak, 2017. This has formed a very powerful support level where it's holding the Bitcoin price, seems to be not going beyond. Now, it's still testing the support level, bouncing on top of this support level, but we still have a way to go. We have got July to get through. We've got the end of June to get through, and we've got the whole of July to get through. And there's some things that could be happening in July. So if the market is not spooked and the fear index doesn't go even higher, it could stay on this line and then just bounce up and down. But if not, it can come underneath. It would fall beneath this line. This line will now become resistance, and fall down to the next resistance level, okay, which is really around the the 13,000 mark, between 14,000 and 12,000 mark. Depends on which one of these activity levels hold the line. So we have to watch carefully. This is a pretty strong level of support, but it depends on how, like I said, how much fear comes into the market. For example, yesterday there was a Jerome Powell speech of increasing the federal interest rate to 75 basis points, and that created a rally, and people predicted that it would create an upward price. And we've been in a down market for quite some time, and that piece of news created a bit of a rally, but this was a forced rally. And some people thought it was going to rally and go all the way up, but no, people realized nothing has changed. In fact, things have really got worse with the 75% basis point level. So it's come back down to reality. This is the reality at the moment, not up here. So what we will see, as you can see from this point, it's come down from this point here, from the 28,000 level down to the, shall we say, the 22,000 level, and down to 20,000. And I think it's going to go sideways, bounce up and down these levels for some time. You could probably see Bitcoin bouncing between these two levels and move sideways between these two levels. That's what we'll probably see as it goes up and down, up and down, up and down, until eventually it decides whether it's going to break upwards or downwards. So it looks like it's entered a sideways channel. So it's likely to go back up to 22,000, then come down again and up, and then we'll see. Further down the line when we get into June, July, maybe end of June, let's say, and we'll see what it actually decides to do, whether it decides to break out of this sideways channel or not. It will definitely break out. The question is in which direction. It depends. And in July, Jerome Powell has mentioned another 75% basis point interest rate highs. Bank of England is announcing a 1% interest rate hike. So these are going to put a lot of pressure on the downward pressure of Bitcoin. And I'm such a fundamental trader. I really use technical analysis, but apart from the other, as we had a channel up here, okay, and eventually it broke down. This can be the beginning of another sideways channel and eventually break down. And that's when we could see Bitcoin going to the next level of support. But so far, these are holding it up. But even if it does break down to the next one, it's likely to be its last, and then eventually it will start making its way up as we move into the next year and the year before, the year after. But really it's about preparing for the next bull run in 2025. That's really what it's about. But you start now. You don't start in 2025. You don't start in 2024. You start now. That's how. That's how you move ahead financially. If you want to find out more about what we do, you go to IamWealthyandRich.com and fill in the short form. And you also look out for information there of upcoming services that will be offered. They'll be offered pretty soon. So make sure you fill out that form and make sure you apply the free information that we teach here, by the way. It's not for nothing, it's free, and it's very, very good information. The mindset, especially, and then we've got the investment strategy, but there are more advanced strategies that you'll get access to once you're on the list, okay? So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Remember, this is one of the, it's a very good opportunity in the crypto history. Take advantage. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification button. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. This is Henry Smith signing out. Have a great day. Bye.